I want to talk about film and just the fact that something happened this past week that just brought so much joy to me. I can't even explain. It was just, it was great. And basically, I gave my daughter my old film camera and a little pocket camera that I had for, I can't even tell you how many years. It was an Olympus Infinity Zoom, the ones that close and open. I got her film. She did 2 rolls of film through it in vacation and, throughout. It was quite a while period that she shot with it. Just 36 exposures each, and she just shot as she saw fit. You remember those days. Now, the professionals, of course, we went through film like water, but still. But the joy came when, first she shipped them out to the lab. Now, for me, it was, when I was a professional using film, we had a lab right here, of course. We took them and we picked them up, a couple days later. But, this type of film, you just send out family photos kind of thing and waited for it to come back. But when it came back, and it wasn't like, like we used to do it, we'd get the film with the prints. The lab sent her a note saying your film was ready, and it was right online because they scanned it in, and she was able to go online and look at the photos, and she put them up on the TV screen when she got them. And the excitement and joy that came out of this was just, it took me back, to those days where, you did shoot for fun and you waited for the film to get developed and come back. Now, I did my own black and white film, so, that was the fun for me of doing it, developing the film and hanging it and doing the prints. It was just, God, it was photography. But she had this same joy, and I know it wasn't exactly the same, but still having to, mail it out, wait, and then go online to download her photos from the lab. It was the same kind of joy to see these photos and to, they were memories at that point because it was such a long time during the shooting the film. But that joy can come in a day or a couple hours with us as well. And, we can experience that same joy that we used to have. And I know, the old timers, you'll know exactly what I mean. But you miss it too. And the young ones that have never had the opportunity to shoot film and wait for it and experience this, it's something you really want to experience, even if you don't want to, invest in the film camera, in the film and the developing, which, is not cheap. But, I'm shooting film. I still shot 2.25 and 35, the Olympus. I'm shooting a roll black and white in this now, and I just shoot maybe 1 or 2 images during a shoot just to have them. And then when I'm done with those 36, I'll send it in. But I want to challenge you to do something, you youngins and you old timers. And it's going to be fun, I promise you. And it's going to bring you some joy that you haven't had for a long, long time or that you've never had. But go out and shoot a roll of 36 on your digital camera. In other words, you have 36 shots to shoot. You can go out and shoot all these 36 shots in one day, not a big issue. But you don't chimp at all. You don't look at the photos. You shut that preview off. You just take the photos. If you want to cheat and do the first one and take a look to make sure your exposure's right, fine. But don't do it. Just rely on your camera, your light meter. You set it manually and go out and shoot 36 shots. When you get home, after not looking at one of them during your shooting, make yourself something to eat, sit down, relax, watch a TV show, and then pull that card out and put them up on the computer. So you're seeing them for the first time. Because, seeing them on here is like, okay, you just blew the excitement and the joy of what's to come. So go out, shoot 36 shots, come home, relax. If you can last to the next day, and then pull those images up all at once and go through them, as a young photographer, as a enthusiastic. I can't wait to see my photos. You're going to get this sense of joy that you haven't had in a long, long time or never. So I just wanted to give you that challenge and go out and do it. And I'd love to hear your experience below after you do this, because I'm telling you, there's a sense of joy and anticipation that you can't get any other way. But if you want to go out and shoot a roll of film and wait, that's another way to do it. But I'm just saying you can do it with digital, and have the same experience. And because I'll tell you, the joy in her eyes when she was going through those photos for the first time it was absolutely everything. And her, it was like one of those slideshows you don't want the relatives to do, but her going through each photo and telling me what it was and where they were and what they were doing. I don't know. It's something I miss, and something you should be able to experience. So go out and give it a try. I think you'll really, really enjoy it. You guys have a great day.